Hi, hello. Welcome to Freshly Popped, part 2 of today.
Not to say we did it in the same day.
Second film we watched today. Masters of
We
the Universe.
should have stopped whilst we were ahead, basically.
No, I'm glad it was trash.
No, it wasn't good trash. I was promised good trash.
Yeah, I was kind of. Do you know what the whole time I was thinking? Is it had so much energy. I understand it's a children's film. I understand.
No.
It's a
No, I hate that excuse.
It had toy company attached, so they could not do anything fun or
Look,
adult.
He-Man
They
is
did
from
the
the bloody
fisting joke.
80s. The demographic for this is more nostalgic old people.
Let's talk about it. What did we think?
I was kind of on board. I was like, okay, maybe this is going to be pretty good. I mean, not good, but, enjoyable.
Just for context, we watched Backrooms today as well, and my thinking was to go see Backrooms, which is a more serious film, and then have a few drinks, and then go see this. And in my head, this would have been a fun one to finish the evening on. But the whole time I was just thinking, God, this is trash. This is trash. Let's get into it.
We've just done 2 intros.
That's fine. I will say this. I expected a lot more campy, but it was a lot more like innocent, like, isn't this funny? And the whole time we were like, no. We gave each other looks how many times? I don't even know how many times we looked at each other like. This was on the same level as Dungeons and Dragons. It was on the same.
No, because we enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons.
I did not enjoy it.
It was pretty. It was fun.
If we're critiquing a film, it can be enjoyable, but it will never be like, I will not rate this high, ever. It was on the same level as Minecraft film. It was on the same level as any Marvel film in the last 10 years.
I was hoping it wasn't going to be like a superhero film, which I just can't do anymore. Yeah. And it kind of was. It just fell into that category of like.
It did not sell me on the fantasy. Like, the whole point of the fantasy is that like these characters just like draw you into the film. I don't know, is the original He-Man, Masters of the Universe story where he goes into the real world? I can hate that shit.
I have no idea.
It's the same recycled 4 type of storyline.
Well, it's Superman, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because He-Man isn't based on anything, is it? It was a toy line, and then the show followed.
I feel like they have so much potential to have like these original stories, but then they decide to just copy each other.
They were probably going for like a Guardians of the Galaxy type tone as well, but I don't think they pulled it off.
I remember enjoying the first one, and then second one they were just like doing the same jokes.
Like Guardians and Thor and this, that they all kind of feel the same.
Yeah, the CGI was mediocre.
Was bad. No, it was bad.
It was very mediocre.
There was no harmony between the backgrounds and the characters. It was like, oh, this is green screen. I didn't believe the world, basically. There was children in the thing that we saw, and I was surprised that they were there. This film is for us. This film is for me. But I mean, I didn't grow up with He-Man, but He-Man was there as I grew up. So, this was for me, really.
I was never rich enough to have the toys or whatever, but my neighbor had the Skeletor. And I never knew what it was. I didn't know the lore. I've not seen there's like a film from the 90s?
There's a film, but I haven't seen it.
I've not seen it either.
Because I think it's really bad, apparently.
Okay.
They like cast for the body, not for the...
Yeah, but that was the cameo, wasn't it?
I don't know. What
that
cameo?
was the cameo.
Oh, the one in the gym.
Yeah.
Oh, probably was. Yeah, so maybe we would have appreciated this more had we known more about He-Man. There was the obvious thing at the end where they were all laughing, like someone told a joke and they were all laughing. And that was probably how every episode ended. So that's why, if you don't realize that, you think, what the fuck is going on?
I would say I don't recommend seeing this in the cinema. If you're watching it at home, have a lot of
it probably
drinks.
it probably looks better on a smaller screen. Look, let's face it, the main reason that we went to see this film is for whatever his name
Nicholas
is.
Galetsky.
Nicholas Galera.
Yeah, but that's only because we saw some leaked photos of his bum and his abs.
But there was no bum in this.
Yeah, we were bamboozled. They were queer baiting
We were
us.
bamboozled.
They were queer baiting us.
Yeah.
Is there anything you liked about the film?
As I say, as it began, I thought, okay, this might be all right, because I was connecting with the characters. He's very likable. He's a very likable actor.
Yeah. I think he was really good.
I liked the relationship between him and the trainer, with the guard.
Idris Elba. I'm done with
the head of the guard or whatever his name was.
Honestly, yeah. Idris Elba.
I liked their relationship in particular. You know, there was an emotional core there which I felt, but then it just went off the rails.
Didn't care for. I mean, this is meant to be like the origin story, I guess. So there's a lot of exposition, whatever. The parents didn't care for them whatsoever. Could have been cut. And I'm so done with dragonfly, spaceship, helicopters. Like we've seen that design so many times. I'm done with it.
I don't feel passionate about that.
Yeah, I kind of liked Nicholas Galetsky. I did not like him acting all dweeby. I felt that was a bit cliche. They took it for too long. The whole film was too long, I think.
What I think didn't work in particular was how we didn't feel like he earned his power, right?
No.
He didn't do anything to improve, how he was perceived in the beginning as a child, like weak and puny and skillless. He didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then he got the sword and then he was like, I have the power, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I think it would have been better had he been learning things in the real world, right? Like, had he learned some martial arts or something that would have made sense. Like, oh, you've improved because of the sword and because of that. I just feel like everyone's praising him for being so great, but what's he done?
Yeah, there was like no twists or turns with like, does living in the real world made him in any way stronger? We did get a crotch kick. That's pretty much it.
Because they were pushing this HR thing, weren't they? He had learned in the real world to tackle problems through, talking, and that they were pushing that throughout the film. But it didn't work for me.
I just love to imagine the behind the scenes of like the writers going, and get this, guys, he works in HR. Isn't that hilarious? And it isn't. We saw Sashir Zameda from SNL, love her. Yeah, the whole time I was seeing, his bodyguards with different abilities, I was like, you're trying to make this into a toy.
No, but they are toys.
No, but they're, for the new generation of toys.
No, but they already are toys. That's why they've got stupid names.
Yeah, I know, but like they're gonna be this film's version of toys, not the original ones,
Yeah, but you're suggesting that they've done things to make them into toys this time, but they haven't. They were already toys. The toys were named really stupid things, like Fisto or whatever, so that they existed.
Anything else to
We
say?
did some recasting.
Oh, just a little bit.
We didn't love
the evil sidekick sorceress. We recast with Kirsten Wiig.
Yeah, we maybe flip the roles for Wig and the lady. But another thing I didn't like about the film was that they stopped about 10 times for sincere moments. In films it's like, let's pull it back to an emotional thing.
Yeah.
And they just kept doing it.
What are you giving this film?
2.
1 star.
I think something has to be very bad for it to have 1 star.
It's not a film for me, so I cannot give it a good rating.
I'm not giving it a good rating. 2's not good.
2 is good.
No, it isn't.
2 is good.
2 is not good in my world.
Is there anything else to say about this film?
Why do films still look as bad as they do? CG should be continually developing, and it just seems to have stopped.
I think it's because they don't put money in it.
Maybe. Yeah, I did hear something about how it's like a bidding war. Like, there's X amount of studios that do it, and they all bid against each other. So the quality's not necessarily the best. It's just, what they've paid for. but I don't know how true that is.
What's the one with the cat people? Is that the next one that's coming out?
Cat people. Thundercats.
Thundercats.
Are they doing Thundercats?
They're probably.
But you don't know. You're just making that
No,
up.
I'm making that up. That's gonna be next, isn't it? They're gonna butcher Thundercats. I've never watched Thundercats.
I used to watch Thundercats. Thunder, 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 Thundercats.
I think I would want a bad version of. Have you ever watched Captain Planet?
No.
Captain
I don't know,
Planet.
I'm not sure.
There's like 5 kids and there's Captain Planet, and each of them has a ring of power, and they like.
A ring of power, eh?
It's like a very 90s TV series.
Don't know.
I think that's everything. We don't have anything else to say. Don't watch it.
Well, you can watch it if you want.
You can watch it if you want. Don't waste your money on it.
But you can if you want.
But preferably not.
But if you got the money. You can.
But yeah, just warning you.
It's not as bad as we're making it out to be.